Good day, ladies and gents. Welcome to BK Mathematics. And this is another question for matrices and determinants. We are asked to evaluate the determinant of the 4x4 matrix. Why it is called 4x4? Because the row, this is the row, it is 4, and the column also, there are 4 numbers. So we refer this one to be 4x4 matrix. Now to find the determinant of 4x4 matrix, we apply the same concept that we have in finding the determinant of 2x2, the determinant of 3x3, onto the determinant of 4x4. So now let's use that concept to find the determinant of 4x4 matrices. Now we say solution. Now the first step, if you are taking 1, and remember, don't forget this is the trend, we have plus, minus, plus, minus. So these are the trends that we have to look at. Plus, minus, it means this is plus, this is minus, this is plus, this is minus. Okay, now looking at this trend, if you are taking 1, it means you have to ignore the row and the column where this 1 belongs. Let's see. Now we are taking 1 right away. Now we are taking 1. Now we have taken 1. That is plus. Now it means we have to ignore this row and the column where this one. Then if you take the numbers that remains, now let's take the numbers that remains. Let me just write them. These are the numbers that remains. That is, you have 0, you have 0, 1, 1, you have 1, 0, 3, you have 2, 4, and 1. So these are the numbers that remains. Okay, after taking 1, so these are the numbers that remains. The same thing implies, we say minus 2, taking 2, the same thing implies you have to ignore this column and the row where this one belongs. Then if you do, what are the numbers that remains? Let's pick them out and see. Now let's try to figure them out. Now it means the number that remains, taking the 2, you ignore the row and the column where these 2 belongs. You are going to have 4, 3, 2. Then we have 1, 0, 3. We have 1, 0, 3. Then we have 2, 4, 1. Okay, let's just watch till the end. We will arrive at our answer. Then taking, now we are taking right away the next number, that is 0. This is plus 0 now. Say plus 0, taking plus 0, it means we have to ignore this row and the column where this 0 belongs. Then if we do, let's write the numbers that we are going to have from that point. We take them right away. That is, we are already ignoring this row and the column. Now the number that you are going to expect at the end is this 4, 3, 2. Then you have 0, 1, 1. Then you have 2, 4, 1. 2, 4, 1. So these are the numbers that you have to expect. Okay, then the last one, that is 3, taking minus 3, it means you have to ignore the row and the column where that 3 belongs. Now let's try to ignore the row and the column. That is, you're going to have 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. Then you have 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 0, 1, 0, 3. So these are the numbers that will remain after ignoring. Now from this point, this is the first step. Okay, now you will find out that this already has been turning into 3x3 matrix. Most of you can solve 3x3 matrix now. From this point, we apply 3 by 3 matrix onto 2 by 2 before we arrive at our answer. Now let's solve again using 3 by 3 matrix. Now solving 3 by 3 matrix, the same thing implies if you are taking this 0, it means you have to ignore the row and the column where the 0 belongs. Now let's solve. Now we are taking right away. Now let's keep this 1. We know we have 1 right away. Now we say 1. Okay. Open giant bracket. Now taking 0 outside. Now ignoring the row and the column where this, what will remain is only 0, 3, 4, 1 will remain. Okay. Then minus 1, taking minus 1 also, what will remain? The row and the column. You are going to have 1, 1, 4, 1. Okay. Then the same thing implies plus 2, taking plus 2 also. Then what will remain is 1, 1, 0, 3. Now we are dealing with this first one. Is this first one that we are dealing with. Now, from this point, we can say we come again to this minus 2, minus 2. Then this minus 2 also, the same thing implies open giant bracket. Then if you are open giant bracket, we apply the same thing again. Taking 4. Okay. Now we have take 4. It means ignoring the row and the column where this 4 belongs, you are going to have 0, 3, 4, 1. You can ask your question in the comment section. Okay. Then the same thing implies minus 1. Taking minus 1 outside, what will remain? It is 3, 2, 4, 1. You have 3, 2, 4, 1. Okay. The last one, it is minus 2. Taking minus 2 outside, plus 2 outside, what will remain? It is 3, 2, 3, 2, 0, 3. Close your giant bracket. Okay. Just watch, we will reach at that point. Now, if you look at plus 0, you just need to apply the same thing again. But if you do at the end, you know, multiplying any number by 0, at the end, you're going to have 0 also. So don't just waste your time to expressing it as we just did for this first one and the second one. Because this is 0. At the end, if you are multiplying any number, any matrix that we have at the end, by this 0, it is just 0. So don't just bother yourself. Always, if you're having 0, just ignore that matrix, because at the end you will have 0. Now ignoring this one, we consider this one. Now we have minus 3. We consider minus 3. We open a giant bracket. Then the same thing, taking 4. Now we have taken 4 right away. Then what will remain? It is, we know, is 1, 1. We are 1, 1, 0, 3. Okay. Then we take plus 0, minus 0. Taking minus 0, what will remain? You have 3, 2 and 0, 3. Then we have plus 1. Taking plus 1. Taking plus 1. Now what will remain? It is 3, 2, 1, 1. Okay. Close your giant bracket. Now it continues. Now if you look at this, what we have already expressing, remember at first we expressing it as 3 by 3. Now if you look at this is 2 by 2 matrix. Now it's very simple for us to solve now and arrive at our final answer. Now we say it continues. Let's start from this point. Now we have 1. Let's keep this 1. We have to multiply in it throughout. Now giant bracket open. We have 0. Now the same thing, don't just waste your time to multiply it. This is 0. At the end, if you multiply what is inside here, it is just 0. So forget about that. Anywhere you see 0, 0 is not your friend. See 0, automatically it is 0. Everything. So let's forget about this and let's consider this minus 1. You see minus 1 outside. Then multiply what is inside. 1 times 1 we know it is 1 minus, that is the principle. Multiplying the diagonal minus non-diagonal, minus 1 times 4 giving us 4. Okay, we come to this, we say plus 2 into 1 times 3, it is 3, minus 1 times 0, this is 0. Okay, giant bracket close. We come to this again, minus 2, the same thing implies, and giant bracket open. Then this is 4, multiplying by 0 times 1, this is 0, minus 3 times 4 giving us 12. Then minus 1 into 3 times 1, this is 3, minus 2 times 4 giving us 8. Then close, plus, we come to this again, we say 2 into 3 times 3, this is 9, minus 2 times 0, it is 0. 0 is not so friend, like I said. Close. Let's come to this also. And now we have minus 3 outside into open giant bracket, keeping 4, then we multiply 1 times 3 diagonal, this is 3, minus 0 times 1, this is 0. And this is not your friend. Anywhere you see 0, it is just 0. This is 0. So let's ignore this one. We come to this, we say plus 1 into 3 times 1, this is 3, minus 2 times 1, it is 2. Then giant bracket close. Okay, now let's express in this one as soon as possible. Now we say 1 into, now we have minus 1 into 1 minus 4 giving us minus 3, plus 2 into 3 minus 0, this is 3. We close the giant bracket, minus 2. I will solve it for everybody to understand. This is just step by step. I will not rush. 4 into 0 minus 12 giving us minus 12, and minus 1 into 3 minus 8 giving us minus 5, plus 2 into 9 minus 0, it is 9. Okay, we close the giant bracket also. Then we have something here. We say minus 3 into 4 into 3 minus 0, this is 3, plus 1 into 3 minus 2, it is 1. We close giant brackets also. Then let's simplify now. This is 1 into minus 1 times minus 3, this is 3, plus 6. Okay, right away now we say minus 2 into 4 times minus 12, this is minus 48, minus 1 times minus 5, it is plus 5. Then we have plus 2 times 9, it is 18. We have minus 3 into 4 times 3, it is 12, plus 1 times 1, it is 1. Okay, now from this we have 1 into 3 plus 6, it is 9. Okay, minus 2 into minus 48. We have minus 48 plus 5 plus 18 giving you minus 25. This is minus 25. Now we have minus 3 into 12 plus 1, it is 13. Then from this point, let's multiply now. 1 times 9, it is 9. Minus times minus, plus 2 times 25, it is 50. Minus 3 times 13, it is 39. Okay, then this is equals 9 plus, we say 9 plus 50 minus 39 giving us 20. So this becomes 20. So it means the determinant that we have to find, that is the 4x4 determinant that we have to find, becomes 20 respectively. Thank you for watching. Make sure you share, comment, like for everybody to benefit. Love you more.